Hey, hey, hey! I know it's been a minute, but we back. It's just amazing how I'm consistent with inconsistency. It's not great, but I'm gonna try to be better. But no, I'm really happy to be back and filming this video. I feel like this video is super necessary. God, as always, laid this on my heart. So today, y'all, I wanna talk about sex. S-E-G-Z. Now I'm playing. This video is going to be called 6 Reasons Why Taking Sex Off the Table Benefits You. Yes, you, brother, ma'am, sir, my sister. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why it benefits you. Now, I didn't even want to make this message all churchy or preachy. I just wanted it to be clear, concise, and to the point. I feel like, you know, whether you're a Christian or not, I feel like these reasons can apply to everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments below, whether you agree, whether you disagree. I think it's a very interesting topic. I was even doing some reading up on the subject before filming this, just to kind of, you know, continue to educate myself on the subject and just to see what other people's opinions are, thoughts are, and whether my points and reasons aligned with other people's and stuff. It's very interesting. I really am intrigued by this, and it's something that I have had to grow through in my life's experiences. So I'm gonna get straight into your 6 reasons. 6
reasons, okay?
Point number 1. It prevents unhealthy and unwanted attachments, okay? Let's talk about soul ties, okay? I feel like this one deserves a separate episode on its own. I actually did one on it on my Instagram before I brought Jade Diaries to YouTube. I was doing them informally and just spontaneously on my Insta. So I have an IGTV video on that. But I'm happy to revisit the topic if it's something that, you know, God wants me to visit, and if there's something you guys would like to have a conversation about, or maybe hear my point view on it, and also my experiences with soul ties, because
I've had them. It's not fun.
I'm talking the unhealthy ones. I always say, God, I can't wait to experience a godly, healthy soul tie. And let's just make one thing clear. Soul ties aren't just a result from having sex. You can have soul ties in friendships. You can have emotional soul ties. You know, it's not just through that act, but I think it is one of the quickest ways to create a soul tie. Also, one that you feel the effects strongly from. It prevents unwanted and unhealthy attachments. I remember I was dating this guy. I was dating him for like a year, and throughout the year we didn't do anything. The most we did was kiss, right? And so I felt like perhaps I created a little bit of an emotional source to have him, but it wasn't really deep like that. It's just I really fancied him. I thought he was fine, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I wanted him to be my man's, whatever, cool. Throughout that year we were just talking, we'd go on dates, we'd go out, and yeah, you know, a cheeky kiss was cute. But then I can't remember what happened. I think I wanted more and he didn't want to give me more. Cool. So I ended up just leaving that, walking away, because I'm thinking, sir, I ain't about to do this, you know what I'm saying, this no destination type relationship.
We gotta go someplace. And
I remember feeling like, wow, it was so much more easier to get over him than my actual ex-boyfriend, because, you know, in my previous relationship I was actually intimate with him and stuff like that, and I remember being so deeply broken as a result of that. Because obviously I personally believe that when you do engage in the act, it's not just that, it's not just a physical thing. I believe you connect with them emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I think it's a 3-part connection, and so that's why for me I'd say it's the easiest way to form a soul tie, because a lot goes into it, man. But I don't think everyone's ready to have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, because we live in a society that glorifies casual sex and just flings and hookups and this, that, or whatever, Netflix and chilling, when really it's doing a lot more damage than I think people are aware of or want to acknowledge. That was my experience with that, and obviously it took me a very long time to get over him due to that attachment that I had, the unhealthy attachment that I had. And then I remember when I was speaking to this other guy that I was dating for a year and we didn't do anything, I remember feeling, wow, I understand why it's good to wait now, because if I had been intimate with him, it would have hurt me a lot more, because he didn't want what I wanted with him. Essentially, it saved me from getting a lot more hurt. I was hurt, but I wasn't as hurt as I could have been, having given myself away to him like that and connecting with him on that level. So yeah, I'd say point number 1, it prevents unhealthy and unwanted attachments. Point number 2, it removes the haze that sex creates. Have you ever been with someone and everybody might just saying,
girl, sir,
you know that this person is not for you, you're not supposed to be with them, the red flags are flagging everywhere, but you can't seem to move, you can't seem to walk away because you're like,
but girl, he laid it down though. Oh no, she hit it right.
let's just keep it real. We're grown folk, let's keep it real. It creates such a haze, you can't see. You're just like, yeah, but it's good, you got the good answer, it's good, and then you end up staying in a situation that's toxic, or it's just not conducive, it's not what God has for you, it's not the very best, you know what I'm saying? Or what else do you have in common? Not a thing. So that's point number 2, it removes the haze, you know, take it off the table, and it's like, cool, you can see them a little more clearer, like, is this actually gonna go somewhere? Do we actually have things in common? Is this gonna last, or are we wasting time? Reason number 3, okay, it builds a solid and stable foundation. You cannot build a relationship on sex, cannot. It's so easy to just run to that. Oh, things are hard right now, let's just have sex. Oh, we need to talk, we have this real issue, let's address it. Oh no, but let's just have sex. Do you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta communicate instead of fornicate.
Y'all gotta communicate instead of fornicate.
If you take it off, it gives you real space and time to tackle the issues. We're not getting distracted by that. No ma'am, no sir. We finna address all of this, all of the issues, or just communicate. Actually get to know the person. Actually get to find out about them. Find out, you know, what they've been through, why they may have certain mentalities, get to know them, you know, fall in love with their heart, their soul. Be about that person, not about what they can do. You cannot build a solid foundation, relationship foundation on that, period. No, you cannot. Point number 4, it reveals true intentions. That one's pretty self-explanatory. When so-and-so approaches you, if you leave it enough time, they either gonna bounce because you're not giving them what they wanted from you, or they're gonna stay and you're gonna think, maybe they're serious, they actually want to know me, they want to know my heart, they actually want to pursue something real with me. Point number 5, it provides you with more emotional security, emotional safety. You know that this person is not just with you for the sex. It goes back to the point I made about the sex haze, the haze that it creates, you know, when it's like, oh, I can't see past the sex, do you know what I mean? But when you take off the table now, it's like you have that security knowing that they're here for you. They're here because they love you. They don't love the sex, do you know what I'm saying? They love you. There's all these benefits, okay? Which brings me to my last one. It helps practically as well, okay? No stressing every month thinking,
am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I having this man's baby? Is she finna have mine?
it's stress. No unwanted STI. Well, I mean, unwanted STI. No STIs wanted, but you know what I mean? No STIs, no STDs, unwanted pregnancies. You don't have to worry about all that. What happened, my bro? Because that stress is real. Obviously as well, not saying that you know, when you're married, I imagine that you can still have that stress of, oh, am I pregnant, am I pregnant? Because not everyone wants to jump into marriage and then jump into parenthood straight away, you know. But at least you know that if it was to happen, this is your partner, you guys are committed to each other, you guys have made vows to one another, and this is the person that you eventually want to have a family with anyway. It's not somebody next brother. Yeah, that's just my standpoint and my stand view on this whole topic. I really just think, you know, as I look back over my experiences and as God continues to reveal things to me, I now understand why he put that do not have sex before marriage rule in place. It wasn't to spoil anybody's fun or to just be cruel and just, do you know what I mean? It's to protect you. There's, you know, there's the 6 reasons why it will benefit you by just taking it off the table. And I honestly just believe that, again, like I say, Christian or not, I think that can apply to everyone. Do you know what I mean? At least one of them. It makes a lot more, it makes a lot of sense to me. And so going forward, that is definitely how I will be approaching my relationships, keeping these things in the back of my mind. I do not want to experience any other unwanted attachments to anybody, unhealthy ones. I'd much rather know someone's true intentions with me, because I've been in situations where that is all they wanted and they played the game very well. Had I taken it off the table now and patient and waited, it would have been clearer to me. I want that emotional safety and that security, knowing that you're not just here for this reason, because again, I do have you know, experiences where they have been there for that, and on more than one occasion, and it hurts. So it would be nice to know that someone actually is here for me. You don't want to be stressed about, you know, pregnancies or anything else, and just everything else that I mentioned. I don't want to sex Haze either. I want to be able to see for who you are. Do you know what I mean? If the red flags are flagging, I gotta bounce, I gotta leave. No orange flags, neither. It's either a yes or a no.
Period.
So yeah, I hope this video helped you, blessed you. Let me know what you think as well in the comments below. If there's anything that you'd like me to expand on, I'd be happy to have that conversation and look into things if I'm not, you know, all the way sure about them. But yeah, I felt like God really wanted me to share this because this is what I've learned, and I really want to share it with other people as well, so to perhaps help them make better relationship choices, or just to keep things in mind, or even just to challenge certain mindsets. I mean, even if you don't agree, you know, that's fine, you're entitled to that, but maybe just to provide a different perspective on how to approach relationships and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope this blessed you, and until next time.